This video is made possible by the following sponsors. Make sure to check out their products as well as the rest of my gear in the description below.
Hey guys, Large Mechanical Twat here, and welcome back to BeamMG for another video. Now recently in BeamMG I've just been sort of faffing around a bit, you know, just having fun with it, enjoying the crash physics, but now I want to try and do some serious driving. So whilst I was downing my morning coffee, I was trawling through the scenario mod section and came across this, which is essentially a small rally championship based on the Utah map. So there are a few different scenarios here, but I'm going to be focusing on the rear-wheel drive rally and trying to complete all 5 stages as fast as possible, as is tradition with a rally. Now the author, Trusted Bubble 19, has a healthy sense of humour and has given us some times to beat, so let's go through them in order. We have Colander McKay with a 209.89, Tammy Forrest with a 211.42, the author himself doing a 218, Ricard Bums with a 221, Sababe Loeb with 227, Kent Cube with 233, and Trevor Pastrami with a 240. So I guess my goal for this stage in the rally in general is to try and beat the author. His time this time is a 218. Not sure how it's going to go. Of course it's BeamMG, so I do foresee a massive crash at some point, but hopefully I can put on a good show regardless. So here we are, stage 1 of the performance rally. Again, time to beat for us is a 218, but to get on the scoreboard we have to be faster than a 2 minutes 40. So those are the 2 times to keep in mind. So here we are, line, of course, using our H-pattern box. So first gear engaged, and away we go. A bit slippy at the start, starting on a little bit of a slope there. Up to third. Nice and easy through this first section. There are rocks either side, which are super scary. Down to first gear. Oh, the car really not wanting to turn. I've not got the handbrake mapped because the handbrake isn't really working at the moment. It keeps randomly activating, which isn't good for rally. Tend to crash a lot when that happens. This thing is just floating on the top of this dirt. It feels like no. God damn. No. Well, okay, cool. And rally over before it has started. Joy. Well, the great thing is we have 5 stages of this. So, I wonder how many times I'm going to have to restart. Hopefully not too many. I do want to try and get through it today. Don't slide. You have to not let the car slide. You might notice I'm in a bit of a higher gear than I should be right now, but I'm just trying to stop the rear ends from exploring the edges of this stage without me. You know, I'd rather we have a collaborative effort. Down to second gear. Wow, the car is really not interested in doing anything I tell it to. Sort of the fun thing about using a road car on this stage, though, is it's just totally not designed for it, as you're probably getting that vibe right now as I'm slipping and sliding all over the place. I do remember this stage from my first rally video around here where I was absolutely terrible. That was a lot of fun, that. Nice to be sort of back here again. And I do like the driving in BeamMG. It's just, I wish there's a bit more detailed feedback to let me know what was going on. And yeah, I'm driving in the chase cam again, but I'm foreseeing also big incidents, as you've already seen, so hence why we're using the chase cam. Right, okay, bit of a no. Bit of a straight line now. Also, there was like a Gran Turismo advert recently, and Lewis Hamilton was using chase cam in that. So essentially, I'm Lewis Hamilton, yeah? Does that work? No one's going to buy that, are they? Down here, we're actually on for an okay time right now. If I don't put it off into the death region to the left. Number 218 to beat the author. Break downhill here, don't get overconfident. We'll get to the end when we get to the end. Where is the end? Where is the end? There it is. So we're going to beat the author. And it's going to be a 208.098. I'm not sure how that compares to the rest of them, but that was a decent time, actually. We've got the first... did we beat old Colin whatever his name was? The fake Colander guy? Did we beat Colin McRae? Ah, we did beat him! We beat Colander McKay, that was his name. He did a 209.89, so we beat the author by 10 seconds and beat not Colin McRae by just under 2. Good start, good start. And without much rest in between, stage 2 is upon us. Again, our time to beat, aiming for the author, which is a 1:48. And Trevor Pastrami with a 2:04.77, so somewhere in between those times, or faster, like the last stage would be nice. Shorter stage this time, so I'm going to try and be a bit more attacky. We'll see how that turns out. There we go. Tarmac, go for traction, nice. Full throttle for that brief moment that I'm on tarmac, and then back to the gravel again. That was spooky. Oh, no, 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 no. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Okay, we're all right. You want to just fucking big dick energy it and just keep your foot down. But the thing is, in BeamMG, you get punished big time for that. Of course, the thing about doing these stages in BeamMG is we don't have any pace notes. So it is kind of... Oh, no. So it is kind of tricky to know where you're going. You do have the big old checkpoints to give you an idea of what direction you're going, but not whether there's a big corner like this coming up onto tarmac, down to first. That almost looked intentional. Not a bad stage so far. Thing is, tarmac sections tend to build your confidence incorrectly. Oh, here we go. Up to fourth. Oh, there's a corner. I didn't see that coming. No! Ow, 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 ow. Where's the next stage? Come on. Go, go, go. It's still good. No, it's not. Something's broke. What's broken? Doesn't matter. Just keep your foot in it. Keep your foot in it. Something is very broken at the front. Keep your foot in it. Maximum attack, I think. Keep going. There's a rock there. Oh! And it crosses a line in reverse. Well, if it wasn't broken before, it definitely is now. Back on the tarmac section, let's remember that I've got to actually brake at the end of this time. And not go flying off into the never. There you go. On the brakes nice and early. We'll go down to first. Wish I had handbrake mapped. Let's try and clutch kick it round. That actually worked fairly well. The feel when real techniques work in BeamMG. That's actually nice. So... up here now, nice and easy. We know there are scary rocks either side. The rear end is not wanting to comply at all. These tyres are not made for this. The thing is though, this is a fast section, and if you're being a little bit spooked through here, you're going to lose a lot of time, so it's good to... you've got to really push what the car is capable of. We've only got a couple of checkpoints left as well. Not looking like we're going to be on to beat the good times, unless... oh no! Don't go off, don't go off, don't go off! Oh god! So damn close, so damn close. Careful now, we're looking a bit faster than last time in terms of time. Just got to make sure I make this bridge. Oh, that was close to hitting a tree, that would have been the end of it. I'm going to be a bit more cautious this time. Go down to second early, just make sure we get the car turned onto the bridge. You don't want any oversteer off it. There we go, nice. Surface changes, then we come over to the right here. Oh, that's a don't cut if I ever saw one. Not going to be a 46. I'm not even going to beat the author. No, 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 no. Slidey boy up the hill. Can't get the power down. And across the line. Just. That's how you finish a rally. Oh, man. So where did we get for that? Did we even come third? Well, we get the achievement for completing the rally, but I know we were quite a way off. A 53.49. What is that? A 53.49 would have put us after Ricardo Bums here. So not the best performance that time, but it's really hard to get the power down, especially when you're going uphill in this thing, because the car just does this, it just fishtails, and very hard to really get any speed at all. Making good progress on to stage 3 already. This is a tarmac stage by the looks of it, or we're starting on tarmac anyway, which is preferential to dirt because dirt is slippy and I like tarmac. Times to beat. Got to try and beat the author again on the 221, and Mr. Pastrami leading up the field with a 246. So somewhere in between there would be nice. And go. Oh my god, the lack of wheel spin is nice. Well, the lack of this massive sliding. Not too fast out of there. We can use all the RPM now. We haven't got to worry about wheel spin right now anyway. Oh, over a bump there. Keep it in second. Down to the right here. Bit of a don't cut there. Oh, and onto dirt. Life ruined. Oh, that's a bad turn. Oh, 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 oh. Still good, I think. Yeah, probably mild suspension damage, but that is the line. TM. Don't wander off the circuit, Jimmy. I said don't wander off the circuit, Jimmy. And down we go. Oh, that would have been a backbreaker in real life. I love how the license plate on this says confident, or nearly confident, which is how you really shouldn't be feeling when driving this. You should be aware. Always be aware on a rally circuit. Okay, so this is a lot of blind over crest. Oh, this is a hairpin. I wish I had my handbrake mapped. That's neutral. That's a very rare strat there. I've just given the engine the rest. Definitely. Come on, easy through this section now, Jimmy. Look at this cliff on the left. That's it. Look at it. Don't go over it. Don't go over it. Don't go over it. Don't go over it. Oh, Britman juggles wheel for 10 hours. Not clickbait. Oh, that's an overhanging rock. I'm feeling pretty cautious here, as you can probably imagine. Not really trying to go that fast. Go in a straight line, please. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so on edge. Oh no. Come on. I was so close. And down we go. You were not pure enough, son. Rejected. See if we can do a better job through this hairpin this time. I mean, that was better. We didn't spend 5 seconds in neutral, which is always a plus for your time. I don't know where the stage is going. It doesn't really help. Just trying to follow this path best I can visually. It would be really helpful to have pace notes. But, hey-ho, we don't have them. I can see where the end is now. Oh, around to the right here, then barrel it round. I'm trying to slip it round on the throttle, but doesn't want to do it. And we are very slow on this stage compared to the other guys, it seems. We'll have to see how we compare if and when we've crossed the finish line. Don't speak too soon, Jimmy. Okay, we just hit a rock there. Is our rear left okay? No, we've got damage to the rear left. I can see some camber that shouldn't be there, which is not poggers. No, come on, you're so close to the end, Jimmy. You're so close to the end. Go! A 207.8, and I'm going to just see you at the end there. I don't know how I match up with that one there. Just going to go for the crunch. Wait for it. Crunch. So whilst the crunching in the background continues, you can see I actually beat the best stage time. So 2 stage wins out of 3 ain't so bad. Let's see how we do on stage 4. So stage 4 looks like it's going to be heavily on dirt, like the rest of this rally has been so far. I'm feeling confident, feeling pretty quick. So I'm going to aim for old Colander McKay's time of a 207.72. I'm coming for you, Colander. And a go! Okay, so hopefully a nice easy start. Fairly wide path at the moment, which is good. Means we can make a few mistakes, not like that. Oh, this looks like it's going to be a quick stage, or it's quick so far anyway. I'm hesitant to use third gear though, because I see an uphill section coming up. That is tighter than I thought it was going to be. The handbrake doesn't work. Why are you yanking it, Jimmy? It's like my penis. You can yank it all you like, it still won't work. Through this little mini gate thing here. Why am I using third? Third is not the gear. Nice and flat so far. If I can just keep speed up, that would be good. So it's like we're going to continue onwards. Up to nearly 70 miles per hour. Regret! Regret! Is that a jump? Ooh! Oh yeah, we made it! That's cool! I didn't know there was a jump. Is the car damaged? I don't think it is. This is going to be the rare first time stage. I don't know. We've still got a few checkpoints to go. Don't get ahead of yourself, Jimmy. So tarmac section now. Very easy to get carried away on this section because you gather speed a lot quicker because you've got a lot more traction. Easy down here. Don't know where it goes. Okay, so that was good. I slowed down for that, or I would have been flying off the end. Oh, is it like a lap, this one? Looks like it is. Yeah. Maybe not. No. Where am I going? Oh, no, the course is there. Wait, where am I going? Okay, so it comes down this road, then comes round to the left. It's a hairpin left. I had no way of seeing that, unfortunately, so much for first time. Here comes the jump again. Yeah! Oh, much more speed. Oh, no, too fast. Oh, no. Oh! Okay, maybe a little bit more cautious through the jump next time. What do you think, Wheel? Wheel disagrees. Okay, so here's the jump. Let's get off the throttle a bit, just a little bit. There you go, that's better. Or is it? Oh, for crying out loud! Flip me, flip me, flip me! Yeah, still good. It's okay. We're gonna go full Colin McRae now and finish with a battered car. That's how Colin would have done it, or Colander McKay, I guess, whatever the hell you want to call him. So, how is the car? It's actually fairly straight, just a little bit dented at the top there. So, quick down here, then on the brakes for this right-hander, down to second, bring it into the dirt on the inside. So it's a hairpin left, and without... It's going to be tricky doing this without a handbrake. See if I can get the car penduluming a little bit. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. So here we are, we haven't got this far yet, so this part of the stage is blind to me. God, this thing is terrible on the dirt. It's so much fun, though, trying to balance it. This is what I think of when I think of rear-wheel drive rallying, just constantly trying to balance this car, which wants to kill you on throttle. Picking up a bit of speed again. Not too much speed, though, because someone's put these blooming barriers in the place. Oh, another hairpin, I think. Yes, I was right to take that. That wasn't too bad, considering we rolled. What's the time going to be? Throw it over the line to 2:13.7. Where does that put us in the rankings? Oh, so the 2:13 is not quite enough to take second place. We were edged out by Tammy Forrest by 0.6 of a second there. But importantly, we did beat the author by nearly 5 seconds with a roll. Trusted Bubble Man, you got to step up your game. So somehow we have survived to the 5th and final stage of the rally. As you can see by the times, this is by far the longest stage, over 3.5 minutes being the fastest time. So I'm going to do my best to try and get through in one piece, but as you know with BeamMG, that very rarely happens. Okay, let's do it. First gear, longest stage, we start on the highway, and off immediately onto dirt, which goes round tight to the right. I nearly drove off a cliff. That was not ideal. Oh, I'm not going to make this. Into the water we go. It's okay. Water is... Oh. Okay. I'm getting the impression that I'm really going to miss not having a handbrake on this stage, but I guess we'll just be slow with it and not accelerate too fast downhill. Of course, gravity is not our friend downhill. So brakes on. Oh, just about making it round, maybe. Flawless. Absolutely flawless. Didn't nearly crash or die at all. Oh man, this is bumpy along here. It's really cool to be running alongside that little river there as well, a little stream to the left. Guess it's bigger than the stream though, isn't it? Oh, okay. Keep it in third gear just for stability. Don't run into there. Here comes the water. Oh, the water actually sort of saved us. Thank you, base water. We were having a bit of an accident there on the way in, and the water sort of stopped it from happening. So, not a great start so far. Are we going round to the right now, are we? Oh man, I'm suffering with these checkpoints. I think I also battered a part of my front left rock. Oh, Christ. Okay, so can you see the problem there with the suspension now? That front left is a little bit further back than it should be. It still works. Kind of. And also, I am actually beached on my own front bumper, which is probably a new personal low for me. Right, let's try and have a bit of a clearer run through this water this time. We were a bit out of shape, that's better. Already in a straight line. How much is going to slow us down? Oh, Christ, it's like one of those little pad things in GTA Online when you're doing the races and it just slows you down, just grabs you. That's sort of how it felt there. Again, tight right here. I sort of know it exists this time, so maybe we can get through without taking off half my car and then getting it wedged underneath me. Rock! Rocks are so scary, man. And again, this is what I love about BeamMG. I say it every time I play this, that like these little sort of inconspicuous rocks at the side of the road, they will just end you if you touch them in the wrong way. Speaking of... Oh, we're okay. It's, you sort of tense a little bit every time you see one, which is not good for driving. That's some good angle there. If I was in Formula D, I'd be a big boy. Oh, God. That rock was so close. And of course, all the rocks are now masked by vegetation as well. Speaking of, there's one there. It's... Oh, God. There's going to be a massive accident at some point before the end of this stage. I'm calling it now. Well, saying that, we are halfway through and making good time so far. Maybe this could be world recce. Of course, there aren't really any standings for this, but if I put world record next to my video, that means it's world record. That is the trend on YouTube and racing anyway. First gear. That was a very disappointing crash. Quite pathetic. I think we just got the bumper though. Oh God, this is the left-hander. This is the left-hander. That was flawless, actually. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. Oh my God, the vegetation. Don't go near it, Jimmy. It is solid. It will end you. Another Another hairpin. Using the clutch to try and get round. Sort of making it work. Understeer into clutch oversteer is best. I can confirm we do have some steering damage from our little pathetic crash. The car is pulling slightly, which is not good, because that problems tend to compound in BeamMG. Fast section now. See, my wheel is slightly off centre, and we're going into a hairpin right, I think it is. I wish I knew where I was going. I also wish I had my handbrake working. All things that I can do, but I don't do because I'm incompetent. Okay, so we're back down here again. Not many checkpoints left. I don't think we're going to beat the 3.5 minutes or so set by my boy Colander. But we might beat the author. Come on, give me a gear. Go, go, go! Depends how close this final checkpoint is. Is it going to be a flying finish? Don't go off the circuit now, Jimmy! No! No, 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 no! Okay, nothing there, good. Oh god, jump! Come on! The steering damage ain't helping me! Go! Go! Get your foot in it! A big rock at the end! Oh, and he's finished it! It's good! 3:43.29, not going to beat old Colander there. But did we beat the author? Drum roll. So we did beat the author and also came third compared to the other times as well, which isn't too bad considering we had a lot of mistakes in that stage. The purpose of running through these stages is just for fun. I'm not trying to break the fastest time on here or anything like that. And I had a lot of fun doing this, so thank you to Trusted Bubble for making this mod. I'll whack it in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed this slightly more serious BeamMG video as well. If you did enjoy it, then please hit that like button and maybe hit the subscribe button as well as my bell notification icon, because when you give that a little tap, it gives you a notification whenever I put up a new video or whenever I go live on stream, so you don't miss anything, which is very important for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, have an awesome day, and I will see you all next time.